good morning, everybody. We're getting toward that season, Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's, and everyone wants to party and put out some great stuff and have it taste wonderful. One of the easiest things to make. Looks a little messy. Our latkes are potato pancakes and, of course, a whole variety of toppings. So I've shredded up some potatoes, a couple potatoes and an onion. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But over here in the pan, we've got some already cooking. Look at these little rascals here. You make your oil about 350 degrees. Get it going ahead of time. I love this kind of fry pan kind of thing because you don't have to monitor what the gas is on the range and all that sort of thing. Mama Rose, Kim's grandmother, taught me how to do this many, many, many years ago when I first met her. And this is how she used to do it for the whole family. And it's pretty easy to do. So I'm going to flip this over and see what it looks like. Oh, does that look like something nice or what? Don't have to make them real big. It's nice to make them thin. Nice to make them real crispy and they hold up and you don't have to serve them warm. I'll show you some that I made a little bit earlier when we get to the end of this. Okay, so those are on the right side cooking right now. So what I did was I took a box grater like this. I peeled a potato, whap, whap, whap. I did 2 potatoes, and then I did half an onion. And the reason I did half an onion ahead of time is because I hate to cry in front of people. I cannot cure myself from crying. I hear all kinds of crazy stuff. Touch a cold pipe, touch the faucet, do this, chew bread, whatever. I still cry my eyes out every time. So anyhow, that's already done. Then you mix that in with 1 egg, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, push it together, and I'll show you what it looks like in the bowl. So I've already drained it a couple times, and if you can see that, I'll get it to move around a little bit. There you go. Let's see, how's that, right there? Yes. Great. So you see there's a little moisture there. It gets moisture on the side. You don't want the moisture in there. So I pushed it with a towel. I tried to clean it all out of there so we don't have that moisture, but you still get it. I'm gonna get a paper towel. And you wanna get the moisture out or else the potatoes will steam. They won't fry. So even though I pushed it out and made a big deal out of it, of course, the instructions are in the recipe, which you can find online. Very easy to do, right? So there we go. So it's nice and dry again. Wastebasket there. I am going to take a look at these and see how they're doing. So I use a hand grater with it. I try to do it a lot of different ways, but the hand grater works great. Because you need nice long threads of potato. When you put it in a machine to do it, you get little chunks, and the little chunks don't stick together great unless you put too much egg in the mix. Okay, so I'm looking around here. We're looking pretty good. I think I'm going to make a couple real quick and put it in with those and then take those out. So I do it in my hand like this. You can do it on the spatula, but you do it in your hand, you make it about that big. Then you take a spatula, you put it on the spatula, and then you slide it like that into the oil. 350-degree vegetable oil is what I used. Now I got black pepper in here. You can put any seasonings you want in here. You can go off on your own little tangent if you like. Put that in there. So 2 potatoes, 1 onion. That is also Steve Golder's recipe, who was an ace editor here for many, many years. He's retired now. Hope he's watching at home. He'd go like, well, maybe you shoulda, maybe you shoulda. He'd give me those maybe you shoulda things a lot. But maybe you shoulda make this for the holidays because I think you're gonna like it. Okay, I'm gonna put one more in here. Move those out of the way. Slide it in. What do you say we take these out? There you go. 350, 375 degrees. I use 375 degrees. So they look nice and dark, right? That means they're going to be nice and crispy when you put your toppings on them. Sour cream is a favorite. Applesauce. Some people put applesauce on them. Grape jelly is really big. That's what Uncle Michael likes. I make these. Uncle Michael comes over and there's no grape jelly. Disappointment abounds. So we want to make that. And don't worry, Uncle Michael, I'm making them on Sunday. So we're going to be good there. Okay, so we got all these cooking. They're doing their job. I'm going to show you the ones we made a little bit earlier. As we go to break, I'm going to put them right here, right in front of us. And you don't have to serve them warm. Once they're all cooked up and ready to go, you can serve them at room temperature. How do those look, Nat?
They look amazing.
So there they are. So we're going to get these things, all this cleaned up a little bit. We're going to break out some toppings, and we're going to serve up some latkes. And once again, the recipe is on the website, so it'll be easy to find. See you right after the break.